Greetings and welcome to this maiden installment of our update from the Bafana camp during this World Cup. The beauty of this setting is that we're just having a conversation, shooting the breeze, all things World Cup, all things Bafana. And basically, where I would like to start is we are now in Monterrey, where we are playing our third and final group game. The trip from Pachuca to get here, how was the journey from switching from our base camp to here?
Well, the trip was nice. So it was only 1 hour flight, so that is not really a problem. From Pachuca to the airport, there was no traffic for once, because the previous times there was always roadworks, and then we lost a lot of time. So also that went smoothly. And then from the airport till the hotel, I think here in Mexico, when you have an escort, that they are not allowed to drive more than 30 an hour. So I don't know why they drive so slow, but even the road is clear. But it was same thing in Pachuca, the first days. So when we said a few times, hey guys, please drive a little bit faster, they did it. So maybe we have to do it here also tomorrow. And if you compare with America, in America it was very fast, everything. So yes, this is maybe something that had to be better.
And when we finally got to our hotel, we received quite a great reception from the people here.
Yeah, it was everywhere where we come in the hotels. We are the reception is very good. People are dancing, people are making music. They are all with flags and waving, and so yeah, it's very nice when you arrive in a hotel where you've never been, and you see people who receive you in that way. So you feel immediately at home, and this is also important.
Excellent, coach. Now, once we've got all of that, and then we're trying to adapt and then get into the spirit of things. Massive game on Thursday.
Yeah.
But how do you stay calm? How do you get everybody, players and everybody, calm? And notwithstanding the fact that we have this big game that's coming up.
Yeah, I think first of all, if the players should see that I'm nervous, and then automatically they're starting nervous also. So I think you have to show the players that you believe in them, that you are confident as a coach. What I am. This is not something, a role that I play. I am calm. I believe in that team. I know what they can do. So I think this is very important. And at the other side, I think in the trainings also, the players felt and saw what we are going to do on Wednesday against South Korea, and they believe also in it, because if that should be something that they start talking between each other, oh, what is the coach now asking? So that doesn't happen, and you see also training that they are focused to do to do what I ask. So, and that gives, I think, an atmosphere in the group of confidence and belief, and I hope that we can show that also next Wednesday on the pitch, and that we can win the game.
Speaking of training, as you are mentioning, are you happy? I know that you're never afraid to say if you don't think things are going the way you would want them to go, especially at training, because that's the foundation of what precedes the actual game itself. So far from what you have seen since you came back from Atlanta, have you been satisfied with training leading up to this game?
I think, yeah, the training was good, was very good even. The things that we ask and that we implant in the team for the game of Wednesday, the boys try to do it for 100% and try to do it very good. And even we stopped some moments in training and asked them, guys, please do this or do that more, do that less. And yeah, they're all focused, and this is a very happy feeling for the coach when you see that you have your group with you And when you ask things or when you stop things and say, guys, no, not like this, it has to be faster or whatever, that they also try to do it. And that makes that when you make a good training, when you do what you have to do, everybody has a good feeling. If there are 2-3 guys in the group who are not happy or don't want to train or too warm or whatever, yes, then you have a problem. So this is not the case with this group, and I know for sure now already that on Wednesday they will fight it the last second of the game to win that game.
And talking about this game also, Coach, I know in the last couple of weeks you've spoken about our opponent, South Korea. You've spoken a little bit about them and the type of opposition that you expect them to be from what you've observed. But what type of team do you expect to line up in front of us?
This is specific for Eastern team. They're always hard-working teams, very disciplined, physical, strong, and not strong because they are 190 like the Czech players, but they run 90 minutes. It's like they have been plucked before the game, and you take out the plug and they start running. So and this for 90 minutes. So I'm disciplined. So everyone knows his role, everyone knows his position, and you see that when they have the ball and when they lose the ball, immediately they try to recuperate. So it's a difficult team. It's not a team of high quality, but it's a very difficult team to play against because of that mentality. So it's up to us also to have the same mentality, because we will need that. We will need to work very hard on Wednesday, to be disciplined also. And if we can achieve that, then we have a chance to win that game. Otherwise, it will be a very difficult game for us.
We'll be without Mokoena, and we're still without Themba. Now, how do we ensure that we plug those gaps, especially with
we have to be honest. It's a loss for the team. Tebogo is a very good player. He's a player also who decide a little bit how we are going to play. He's also a leader in the game. It's not a leader out of the game, but in the game he's a leader. And when you have to miss someone like that, it's always a loss. Like the other side, you are with 26 players here. So there is no player here in who I didn't believe. Otherwise, you shouldn't be here. So that means that who will replace Tebogo? We will see that on Wednesday. But I have full confidence in the guy who will play on his position.
Just taking a step a little bit back, Coach. We've seen a lot of positive responses to us since we've been here. We've also seen some criticism from people who've been critical of whatever the case may be. But how do we channel the negative energy and keep focused on what we want to get done?
Because I don't read it. Yeah, I'm not on social media. Again, for me, this is trash. What's on social media? It's very easy to say very bad things on it, and then some guys do it even with not their own name, so you don't even know who it is. So if you should read that and let influence you by that trash, then you have to stop, because every day when 99% of the people is happy, that 1% make trash on social media. So for me, this is something that doesn't exist. And the only thing I know what sometimes is written on social media is because people are coming to tell me, like after the game against Mexico, Hellman and Grant came, you saw social media, it's bad. I said, no, I didn't see it. I don't want to read that. So that is the first thing. And second thing, I think now after 5 years that South Africans will know me a little bit. They can tell what they want. They can shout out as hard as they want. If I think that they are not right, I will not do it. I do my own way, and until now I think I can be happy that I did it my own way. And I will not listen to A, B or C who suddenly want to be a little bit interesting and say what he want to say, and sometimes it's completely not correct. So yeah, let them talk. For me, it's not a problem. It doesn't influence me, not at all, and I do it in my own way.
Now, looking at this tournament, coach, what has been your overall impression? I mean, just now we just saw this game now, with Senegal. What has been your overall view?
Yeah, first of all, that people has to know that this is the highest level, and it's not because you're a very good team that you win your game. Secondly, and then I speak for South Africa, for my team, this is an unexperienced team on that level. And we knew after a bronze medal 2 years ago that it will be more difficult because people and teams are playing against you totally different also. 2 years ago we went to AFCON and said, oh, South Africa is there, oh yeah. Now in December we went to Morocco to AFCON and everyone said, oh, come on, hey, South Africa, we want to win. So the thing is totally different. So and those are steps you have to make. So we didn't really make that step in Morocco. We had to make that step and being further in the tournament. But yes, we failed a little bit. But those are steps to make, and when you can make those steps step by step, then you become a good team. So now again you play on a level where you never played. Not AFCON, not qualifiers, blah, blah, blah. You play on the highest level in football. And you have to learn that. And I think our bad game against Mexico was because it overwhelmed the players. What happened on the pitch, the stadium, 85,000 crazy Mexicans, the opening ceremony. Yes, everyone feels, wow, what's happening here? This is not normal. And those steps you have to make. And therefore, I didn't agree with people who criticized us from till the bottom. This is not fair. This is not fair. And when people are thinking that we come here to the World Cup and we are in the quarterfinal, in the semi-final, then they don't football, not at all. This is the highest level you come against. Every team you play against is a good team. Some are very good. And we, for us, it's new. We never played against a Middle American team. We never played against an Eastern team. And don't think if you should have played one game in the preparation that you should know it. It doesn't work like this. So, and therefore, again, when I arrived in South Africa, I said immediately, this country has to be in every big tournament. And that's the level where you learn the most, even when the results are not good. And we achieved now we were 2 times in AFCON, we are now in the World Cup, but it has to go on. Next AFCON you have to be there again, and you will see when you will qualify for next AFCON, you will have a better South African team there because everyone knows what is going to happen there. And therefore being qualified for the World Cup is very good for Bafana Bafana.
And finally, Coach, we have been together in camp now for almost a month, which is a long time for a group to remain together. The coaches, the players, staff, everybody, the whole unit. How do you ensure that you keep this unit composed as a unit for such an extended period, given that constantly have the eyes of the world, never mind South Africans, on this unit, and ensure that we keep on waking up every day and getting on with the team?
First of all, the advantage is that it's not our first tournament. So we've been already before 1 month away and together, and so everyone knows everybody. And what I said already in the past, the atmosphere in the players group and in fact all the delegation of 38, 39 people is very good. Everyone does his job, and everyone wants to do his job for 100%. And when that happens, then there is no problem. You become problems when someone thinks that he doesn't have to do that or this, or if someone thinks that he's more important than all the group. And this is something for me that I observe very, very, very closely, because it's important. When I see somebody that, things are going wrong, then I will tell him. Because you can't stay together for 4 or 5 weeks with guys from the morning you open your eyes till the evening you close your eyes, and not being disciplined and do what you have to do. We are here to play football and try to have the most or the best results. That is what we have to do. And not only I as a coach, the players, but everyone. Everyone has to do his job for 100%. And if you do that, you will never have problems. And there is a little difference. In '86, I was also here in Mexico. But when you see now, in the morning I take my phone and I call my wife. No problem. 0 rand. In '86, I was 6 weeks away. I called 3 times to my wife. Because first of all, it was nearly not possible. You have to ask a connection with Belgium, and it costs much money. So this is something that it's more easy now for us also. Okay, you miss your family. It's not nice to be 4 or 5 weeks away, certainly when you have little children. As a father, but this is your job. But at the other side, you have no WhatsApp or whatever. You see each other when you speak. So this is very good, and this is more easy, I think, than in '86.
Technology has been of great help.
Yeah, sure.
So final word, coach, to parting word to South Africans back home. We'll be waking up at 3 in the morning, I think, South African time. We're nervous and waiting for this big game.
Yes, I think, and this is something that motivates us enormously is the support of the South Africans. We saw that before we came to Mexico, when we had a reception in the Standard Bank. It was, even I became emotional at a certain moment. You feel that support of those people. So and if it's something you can do something for them, then is it winning on Wednesday, and this is something that lives in the group. Okay, the guys first of all want to be in the second round, because they are professional players. They want the best and the best results. But at the other side, there is also the nation, and we know all that we have a big support from all those people who are in South Africa, and Wednesday at 3 o'clock in the morning, putting the television on and watch the television. So again, I hope from the bottom of my heart that we can make a good result. What is a good result? Winning, and that we are in the next round, and then I think, the people there in so far away now will be very, very happy, and we want to make them happy. That's for sure.
Thank you very much, Coach. I appreciate your time with us.
Thank you.
I'm not going to say good luck. We are going to get it done.
Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Sure.